Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Our guest of honor and speaker was born on December 6, 1973 in Tagum City. He is a recipient of degree in Bachelor of Science major in Industrial Technology at Mindanao Polytechnic State College on March 1996. His career began with his courage and perseverance to enter the officer preparatory course in September 1999. With much commitment and love for the country, he took numerous schoolings such as Infantry Officer Basic Course in December 1999, Military Intelligence Officer Course on December 2002, Infantry Officer Advanced Course in August 2004. He also attended tough military schooling, not to mention the counter-terrorism debriefing course on March 2012. Tradecraft operations training in July 2006, joint intelligence support to military operations training in September 2018. Colonel Estanilla never stopped learning. He believed that learning is a continuing process. By obtaining his 2 master's degree, such as Public Administration in Bukidnon State University on March 1999 and Development Security at Development Academy of the Philippines in 2020. He also graduated number 2 in the military career, the Command and General Staff course in December 2020. Hardship made him an exceptional leader in the various fields of military. He was a platoon leader of Charlie Company, an executive officer under 74th Infantry Battalion, 2nd Infantry Division, Philippine Army in 2001, and successively became the company commander of 16th KA Company, 4th Infantry Division on the same year. As a young officer in the field, he was designated in various key positions to become a great leader as a company commander and intelligence officer of 36th Infantry Battalion from 2001 to 2005. After accomplishing his infantry duties, Colonel Estanilla was assigned at Intelligence Unit of 4th Infantry Division as executive officer and later commanding officer from 2005 to 2009. Notably, he was also assigned with Intelligence Security Group, Philippine Army, in Mindanao, National Capital Region, and Visayas from 2009 to 2016. He held significant positions such as Operations Officer, Executive Officer, and Commanding Officer. With these exemplary achievements, he was reassigned with Intelligence Security Armed Forces of the Philippines, ISAF, from 2016 to 2017, holding key positions such as Counterintelligence Officer, Case Officer, and Assistant Group Commander of MiG-15 or Military Intelligence Group 15. While performing his primary duty as intelligence officer, Colonel Estanilla was also committed in teaching university students through the 10th Regional Community Defense Group, Army Reserve Command from 2018 to 2020. In order to increase his knowledge, he took up his Command and General Staff course from 2020 to 2021. After which, he returned to 4th Infantry Division as Deputy Assistant Chief of Staff for Intelligence G2 from 2021 to 2023. He became the Commandant of University of Science and Technology, USTP, 10th RCDG Army Reserve Command from 2023 to date. He served as Executive Intelligence Officer of Task Force Oro and later became the Commandant of 4th Infantry Division Training School from 2023 to 2024. Prior to his present assignment, he was designated as Assistant Chief of Staff for Civil Military Operations G7 of 14th Infantry Division. His hardship, dedication, and honor to duty, Colonel Manuel B. Estanilla earned significant awards both from military and civilian sectors, such as 5 Civil Cross medals, 1 Bronze Cross medal, 34 military merit medals, General Staff Force plaque, 4 command plaques, disaster relief and rehabilitation operations ribbons, martial law citation badges, and 16 certificate of appreciations from various local government units. He is happily married to Miss Rowena Habilosa and blessed with 3 daughters and 1 son, namely Shekina, Maria Angelica, and Emmanuel David and Angeli May. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor and speaker, Commander Task Force Oro, Colonel Manuel B. Estanilla, Military Intelligence, GSC, Philippine Army.
Thank you. Troop Commander, kindly give tigas pahinga sa tropa. Again, thank you Ryan Kisay, who was my former magkasama kami sir sa Agusan del Sur. We were second lieutenant operating in Agusan del Sur and Surigao provinces when we were young lieutenants. So of course, sirs, maayong buntag sa intanan. I would like to acknowledge sir yung mga ano natin, no? Yung mga ano natin, mga executives natin sa SM. Actually sir, I am a regular customer ng SM. Dahil, ang family ko sir, dahil pag pumasok kami sa SM, ang feeling namin, safety, ang service is very excellent sir. That's true sir. Kasi itong SM na to sir, dito kami favorite namin ang kuwan. Kaya, natutuwa ako na I'm happy na na-invite niyo po ako. Actually sir, nandito rin yung misis ko, si Mrs. Weng Habilosa, na isa rin sa customer. Pag receive ng bonus, nandito kami. Sana family. Dahil nga sir, sa ano sir, no, yung customer relations, tsaka yung services, very excellent. So, I would like to acknowledge, of course, Engineer Ben Mateo, the Senior Vice President, Special Projects for the Office of the President, sir. Good morning, sir. And also, sir, Mr. My fraternal brother of the Free and Accepted Masons of the Philippines, Mr. Oliver, or Brother Oliver John Q, the Division Head, Vice President of Mindanao Mall Operations. Good morning, brother, sir. And we have also Mr. Sir Rafael Tejada, newly promoted, sir. Congratulations. The Division Head and Senior Assistant Vice President for the CRS SM. And we have also Mr. Victor Constantino Santiago, the Assistant Vice President for CRS Food Retail Group, sir. Good morning, sir. And of course, we have Engineer Rodil E. Piderizo Jr., sir. Good morning. And we have also Mr. Charleston M. Tan, the Senior Assistant Vice President and CRS SM Retail Corporation, sir. So, I was a former Armed Forces of the Philippines officer, no? Class 2000. Yes, sir. As Air Force, sir, no? Nice meeting you, sir, no? And of course, yan ako na rin yung iba. We have my fraternal brother also, Brother Jeffrey Mendoza, the Department Head ng CRS Operation. Good morning, brother. And Mr. Carlo Barrera, sir. And We have also Mr. Joey Tumulba. Recognize ko na lang para mabilis. Hindi ko na i-ano yung mga positions nyo, sir. But I highly respect no, sa ating mga executives and leaders ng SM Mall. And we have also Miss Lovell C. Dito ba siya? And si Miss Mel Melixis Sigalis, ma'am. And we have also Mr. Paulo Jesus Solueta at the back. Mr. Kurt Enrique Gumpal. Okay, and si Miss Ingrid Biado and Miss Pamela Mendez, ma'am. And Miss Divine Grace Lucero. Of course, sa ating mga ano, pakpakan natin lahat yung ano natin, no? Sa mga messages at speech ng ano ninyo sa management, sir, I learned so much from you, sir, no? Halos pareho pala yung ano natin, sir, yung mga mantra or ang principles natin sa pagdala ng tao, no? Training and pag-manage sa mga tao natin. And of course, I would like to greet no yung mga awardees natin na mga security guards na kanina sa awarding. Congratulations, pakpakan natin yung sarili natin. And all the security agency officers, all of SM executives, yung mga ano natin, technical service, janitorial services. Sir, I'm very proud to tell you, sir, na before ako pumasok sa sundalo, sir, naging working student ako, and I was also a janitor and a crew ng isang company sa isang mall. So, dahil sa pagtatsaga at saka yung mga sinasabi yung mga prinsipyo sa buhay, sir, like integrity, yung values and upright character, sir, yung inako na pinapractice ko, sir. Hindi naman perfecto, sir, pero I was blessed by the Lord na naging ganito po ako, sir. So, I'm proud, sir, na pinanggalingan ko, sir, no, before I joined the military. So, for me, it is both an honor and a privilege to stand here before you today as your guest of honor and speaker. And this event, sir, the joint inspection, tactical inspection sa mga guards natin and other personnel services. For me, sir, this is the best mechanism. No? Magkaroon tayo ng evaluation and assessment. We also conduct this, sir, when I was the commandant of the training school of the 4th Infantry Division at 4th Division Training School. Ito yung magandang sistema na inano namin, na in-evaluate namin yung training namin para makita namin yung gaps and room for improvement sa mga tao namin. And doon tayo nag-i-improve, doon tayo gumagaling, sir, at nagdi-deliver, no? Yung maabot natin yung sinasabing organizational excellence. Lalo na sa inyo, no, sa SM Mall, sa mga tao natin, yung performance niyo. I'm happy na palaging binabanggit ng mga ano natin, mga leaders ninyo sa management, yung values, yung integrity. Napaka-importante po yun. And actually, sir, as an intelligence officer, I believe that security is the backbone of our daily operations, and we need your dedication, gentlemen and ladies, no, sa trabaho, to ensure that our customers, our tenants, and staff can go about their activities with confidence and peace of mind. Sabi ko nga kanina, kaya kami ng family ko, dito kami bumibili as a regular customer kasi we feel secured. We appreciate your services. No, nakikita namin yung paano nyo i-deal yung customers niyo. Dumaan din kasi ako talaga ng bilang trabante ng isang mall. Alam ko talaga na napaka-importante talaga ng customer relations, no? Yung respect natin sa customer, yung professionalism nandun sa motto ng CRS, professionalism, yung respeto, yung disiplina, and yung integrity. And I encourage everyone to reflect on the importance of preparedness. Ito yata yung purpose ng ano, sir, evaluation, sir, no? Yung readiness and preparedness ng ano natin, and to continue for a room for improvement. So let us identify areas for enhancement, reinforce best practices, and renew our collective resolve to uphold the highest standards of safety and security. So sabi ni Sir Mateo kanina, yung continuous training ninyo, no, in order to you to improve. Hindi lang security guard, mga SG natin, pati yung mga crew, no, yung technical services, yung sa janitorial services, and other crew, other employee, continuous ang training nyo. Pareho lang din sa Army, sir, ganun din, continuous ang training. And I just want to this is the mantra of my life, sir, no? I will share you Galatians, biblical passage, Galatians 6:9. Sabi ng Diyos sa atin, let us not be weary, or hindi tayo dapat mapagod sa paggawa ng mabuti. Tandaan niyo yung Galatians 6:9. Let us not be weary to doing good, because in doing good, we will harvest, no, yung blessings na ibinigay ng Diyos. And the Lord also said sa Colossians 3:23, ilagay lang natin to sa puso natin, no, sa ating mga trabante, no, mga guards natin. Ang sinasabi ng Diyos sa atin, let us work heartedly, no? Let us work heartedly, and not for men, not for the management, but for the Lord. Kahit man hindi kayo nakikita ng management niyo, mga supervisors niyo, ng kasamahan niyo, continue to do good. Offer your heart, no, yung heartily na pagtrabaho. Importante yun. Na kahit hindi tayo, kailangan pa ba makita ng mga boss natin para ba magtrabaho tayo? Kailangan pa ba na magpasip-sip tayo? We should offer our services sa Diyos natin, because itong trabaho na ibinigay sa inyo ng SM, blessings ng Diyos yan sa atin. Ako, ang bilang sundalo, nagtatrabaho, I consider my profession as my mission, as a noble calling ng Diyos sa atin. Same din kayo. Sabi ko nga, naging janitor din ako noong una, naging waiter. Nakita ng Diyos na yung puso natin sa pagtatrabaho, bless tayo ng Diyos. Hindi naman ako mayaman, kaya nga nagsundalo ako dahil mahirap din kami. Pero if you follow that mantra, doing good, of offering yourself, your heart to the Lord in performing your duties and responsibilities, i-bless kayo ng Diyos. Kasi hindi na kailangan na makita pa kayo ng management, but nakatingin ang Diyos sa inyo kung ano yung pinagagawa niyo. Nakuha niyo? Importante yun, yung dedication natin sa trabaho. Because I believe na bawat trabaho natin, ibinigay ng trabaho natin sa atin, it is a blessing. Kailangan natin ma-appreciate yun. And another is, I believe, lahat ng unit na na-assignan ko, I always emphasize yung values, teamwork, and uprightness of character, no? Through spiritual enlightenment. Meron kami programa, sir, every weekly. Focus kami sa values formation and character building. Kasi I believe na yung sundalo na God-fearing, I believe na yung trabante na God-fearing, and matakutin sa Diyos, no? Kakaroon ng disiplina sa sarili, disiplina sa trabaho, i-improve yung performance, nagko-contribute ng excellence. She is very efficient sa trabaho, nagpe-perform ng maayos yan. And I have friends na mga CEO, yun din yung focus nila para mag-contribute talaga yung trabante doon sa performance. Yun talaga, back to basic talaga tayo. Kaya doon yung principles ng nasa corporate world na nakuha ko, ina-apply ko sa sundalo na mag-focus. Because I believe nga ang sundalo na God-fearing is a well-disciplined, no, na sundalo. He will perform more. Hindi na siya nagbabantay ng oras. And natuwa ko nung sabi ni Sir na yung kayo pala ay 24 hours din on call pag may mga emergency. So ganun din tayo, no? That is public service, no? Ang we are designed by God to serve others, to serve one another, and to serve our customers. And I hope na i-practice nyo yan, no? Ang sundalo or ang trabante na hindi talaga nagpa-practice ng values, hindi niya tinitingnan yung sarili niya, evaluate, and that causes maraming problema. Kaya kami sa 4th Infantry Division, we always ensure na yung mga sundalo namin is disiplinado and nag-perform ng maayos. So we conduct trainings, continuous ang training, continuous ang mga programa pagdating dyan sa values formation. And as part of our stakeholders, kayo sir, we always, when I was assigned or installed as a commanding officer ng Task Force Oro, lagi kami dito sir, we always ensure na yung mga customers ninyo feel safe. Aside sa inyo, yung Task Force Oro natin ay nagpapatrol palagi dito, lalo na paggabi hanggang madaling araw, because we want to ensure also that your customers, lalo na kung lumalabas dito sa nandito sa mga other outlets, makita nila yung sundalo, nagpapatrol yung sundalo, nandyan palagi, prepared, ready to respond kung mayroong emergency situations. They feel safe. So, actually, tayo, nagsusuportaan tayo, no? Nagsusuportaan tayo. We value your customers. Kayo din, as our part of stakeholders and our customers, as a public servant, nandyan kami palagi, nagpapatrol sa downtown at saka yung SM uptown. So we promote, ang Task Force Oro ngayon sir, we promote the culture of security awareness. Yun yung namin sir. Ang sabi ni Sir Tihada kanina, ni Sir Mateo, hindi lang kami sa sundalo, sa PNP, and kayo mga security guards ang responsible, no, sa security and safety, sa public peace and order. Lahat tayo dapat involved tayo sa security, no? Yung safety ng mga customers natin. Kaya sa 4th Infantry Division, sa Task Force Oro, we promote the culture of security awareness, empowering our stakeholders, the community, kayo mga guards, ang mga trabante na we should be aware, we should participate, we should be cautious doon sa mga masasamang tao. And meron kaming diyan sa culture of security awareness, may 4 kami na programa. Number 1 is yung volunteer. Pag may nakita tayo, no, yung volunteerism, spirit of volunteerism. Pag may nakita na masamang tao or gumagawa ng kamalian, i-report ka agad, no? Huwag nang tahimik. Yun ang nangyari sa Davao, Lisusrin sa Davao. Pumutok yung bomba na nakita na ng isang tindira, mabigat, nakita niya, hindi niya report, hinayaan lang niya. Bomba pala yun, nung tinanim ng Mauti Group, no? So, anong nangyari nung because of lack of empathy, lack of yung security consciousness, no? Ang daming namatay nung Marami pa sanang masave na buhay kung ni-report niya kaagad. So, I encourage you to volunteer. Pag may makita, kung meron mang gumawa ng kalukuhan dito sa loob, you can call us, Task Force Oro, and we will coordinate also to the PNP. Experience that when I was in CR, yung nangyaring barilan doon sa casino, sir. That was, I think, that was 2016. Pumasok yung isang gunman doon na Grand Amok, no? Pinagbabaril niya yung doon sa sinunog niya yung building. So dapat tayo doon. We are ready to respond. Ito yung purpose ng inspection ninyo. And another is report. You report. I-report to your supervisor, you report to us, Task Force Oro, you report to the PNP kung merong kwan. So lahat tayo involved dyan. Lahat tayo conscious dyan, no? Huwag nyo pabayaan pag may mangyari. I-report nyo kaagad. Another is yung reporting is yung apat yan na ano, no? I-remind mo pag ang kasamahan mo ay natulog during duty, i-remind mo, mali yung ginagawa mo, no? Tabuyan sa ano natin, sa policy ng mall, no? Kung merong nakita kayong di maganda or any violation sa loob ng mall, i-remind nyo yung kasamahan nyo, remind your family that kasama sila sa ano natin, sa na maging security conscious, yung security awareness, lalo na sa inyo, no? Sa inyo sa mall. Kaya ako, pero I appreciate, sir, no? Pag pumasok ako sa mall, bawal ang baril, no? Properly yung mga guard, hindi naman sila ano, sir, as I observe, hindi sila ano, sir, yung napaka-courteous ng mga guards. Kaya napakaganda ng services ng guards natin sa SM. And the last is yung to participate, always be active sa being security conscious, no? Pag hindi alam ng guards, kayo mga janitorial services, pag kayo ang nakakita, i-report nyo agad sa ano nyo, sa guards or sa manager nyo, sa supervisor nyo, no? Kung meron kayong na-observe na kahinahinala or violation sa security, i-report nyo. So again, yung program namin, yung culture of security awareness, halos pareho din sa ano sinabi ni Sir Ben Mateo. So I hope na na-share ko sa inyo yung yung napaka-importanting mensahe na align din sa mga speakers natin. And pasensya na, marami ako, first time ko lang to, sir, na nagsalita, kaya inano ko na, sir, no? As the Task Force Oro Commander and as the former Civil Military Operations Officer ng 4th Infantry Division, na ang trabaho ko rin is to engage you, to engage our the management as our stakeholders, as our customers. Napaka-importante ng relationship namin sa inyo, and rest assured, sir, that the 4th Infantry Division of the Philippine Army under the leadership of Major General Michel Bacal Anayron, we will continue to collaborate you, sir, to cooperate you, and always in close coordination, lalo na sa security. And maraming salamat sa inyo. Mabuhay tayong lahat, mabuhay ang SM management, ang ano natin, yung customer relations service na ano natin, sir, na department na nakaano sa inyo. And thank you for the opportunity, this opportunity for being your buhas. And again, we always remember yung Colossians 3:23 at saka Galatians 6:9. Yun yung biblical principle na maging epektibo tayo at i-bless tayo ng Diyos dahil sa yung ibigay natin yung puso natin sa trabaho dedicated to our Creator. Thank you, and God bless us all.